Good evening, everyone. I'm HAOCHEN, and I will be serving as the chair of Group 3. Joining me today are my team members, JINGZHI, GUANLIN, WENJIE, and XINQI. Today, we are tackling a challenge every student knows too well, information overload. In a single semester, we are drawn in hundreds of lecture slides, PDFs, and readings. The real problem isn't the amount of materials, is the struggle to identify what actually matters for our exams. This leads to wasted time and immense revision stress. To address this, our group has chosen the theme Digital Transformation and AI. We are proposing 5 integrated AI solutions designed to transform how we study. Each of us will pitch one solution using the SER framework. Our 5 proposed solutions are AI lecture summary tool, AI quiz generator, AI mind map generator, AI flashcard app, and personalized study planner. Now let's begin with our first speaker, JINGZHI, who will introduce the AI lecture summary tool.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is JINGZHI, and my proposed solution is an AI lecture summary tool. University students receive a large amount of learning materials every week. These materials may include lecture slides, PDF notes, academic readings, and tutorial questions. Most of these materials are shared through the platforms such as Folio, email, or class group chats. At first, this seems helpful because students have access to many resources. However, when exams are coming, the amount of materials can become overwhelming. For example, if a student takes 8 courses, and each course provides weekly lecture slides and readings, the students may need to review the dozens of fields before the exam. The problem is that they often don't know where to start. This brings us to the complication. The major obstacle is that students struggle to identify the key points. Lecture slides may contain many pages, but not every page has the same importance. Some readings are long and detailed, but students only need main arguments, definitions, or examples. Because of this, students may spend too much time reading everything from beginning to the end. As a result, 3 issues appear. First, students waste valuable revision time. Second, they may miss the important concept because they are distracted by too much information. Third, they feel more stressed because they cannot clearly notice what they need to focus on. This is especially serious during the midterm and the final weeks, when students must review quickly and efficiently. Therefore, my resolution is to propose an AI lecture summary tool. This tool allows students to upload lecture slides, notes, or readings. After that, the AI analyzes the content and produces a clear summary. The summary can include the key concepts, important definitions, main series formulas, examples, and possible exam-related points. More importantly, this tool can organize the summary by topics, not just by the page order. For example, if a lecture has 50 slides, the AI can divide the content into several sessions: main topic, subtopics, key terms, important examples, and possible revision questions. It can also provide the page references so students can return to the original slides if they want to check the details. The benefits are clear. First, it saves the time because students don't need to manually read and summarize every page. Second, it improves the revision focus because students can quickly review the most important points. Third, it reduces the stress because students have a more organized study guide. To conclude, this tool doesn't replace studying. Instead, it assists the student by turning the large and scattered materials into the clear, structured, and useful revision notes. With these tools, a student can study more efficient, not just longer. Thank you.
Thank you, JINGZHI. I agree that summarizing is a very important first step. Your AI lecture summary tool provides a clear way to reduce information overload. Now, after students understand the key points, they also need to test whether they truly understand the content. So I would like to invite our next speaker, GUANLIN, to present the AI quiz generator.
Hello everyone, my name is GUANLIN, and my proposed solution is an AI quiz generator. Let me start with the situation. Many university students revise by reading lecture slide note and summarize repeatedly. They may highlight important point, copy note, or read the same material many times before exam. This is common study method, but reading alone does not always show whether a student truly understands the topic. Sometimes students feel confident because the content looks familiar. However, recognizing information is not the same as understanding. A student may recognize a definition in the note, but may not be able to explain it, apply it, or answer an exam-style question about it. This leads to the main problem, passive revision. Students spend a lot of time reading, but they do not actively test themselves. Without practice question, they cannot clearly identify which topic they have mastered and which topic they still need to improve. This can create false confidence. Students may think they are prepared, but when they face real quiz or exam question, they realize they are not ready. They may also spend too much time on easy topics because those topics feel comfortable, while ignoring difficult area until it is too late. My solution is an AI quiz generator. This tool allows students to upload lecture slides, notes, summaries, or reading. The AI will then generate questions based on the upload materials. This question can include multiple choice questions, true or false questions, short answer questions, and application-based questions. For example, if a student uploads a lecture about digital transformation, the system can generate questions about definition, benefits, challenge, and a real-life example. After the student answers, the AI can provide immediate feedback. It can explain why an answer is correct or incorrect and suggest which part of the note the student should review again. The system can also track student performance. If a student keep making mistakes in one topic, the system can mark that topic as a weak area and generate more practice questions. This makes revision more personalized and effective. The benefits are practical. First, students become active learner instead of passive reader. Second, they can identify weak area before the real exam. Third, they can build confidence by practicing with questions based on their actual course materials. In conclusion, the AI quiz generator helps students move from I have read the notes to I can answer questions about the note. This makes revision more meaningful, more targeted, and more exam ready. Thank you.
Thank you, Li Guanlin. The AI quiz generator can help students find their weak areas earlier and revise more actively. Next, I will continue with another solution. My focus is on helping students understand the relationship between different topics through visual learning. My proposed solution is the AI mind map generator. Let me begin with the situation. In many university courses, learning is not just about memorizing facts, it's about understanding how different ideas are connected. A single course can include theories, definitions, and case studies spread across 14 weeks of materials. For example, a concept you learn in week 3 might only be applied in a case study in week 7. Currently, during revision, most students look at each week separately. They understand the small parts, but they often fail to see the overall structure of the entire course. This brings us to a major problem. Our learning materials are usually text-heavy and linear. If we only study slide by slide, we remember the details but miss the big picture. This causes three main issues. First, students feel confused when there are too many concepts. Second, they fail to see the relationship between different topics. Finally, in exams, they struggle to explain things clearly because their knowledge is not well organized. The real obstacle is not that we have too much to read, it's that our notes are too scattered to be useful under pressure. My resolution is AI mind map generator. This tool allows you to upload all your lecture slides and notes at once. The AI quickly identifies the main topics, key terms, and the relationships between them. Then it generates a visual mind map that shows the structure of the whole topic. For example, if you upload a chapter about artificial intelligence, the map will show branches like machine learning, ethics, and applications. You can click on each branch to see short summaries or related slide numbers. It moves from a broad overview to specific details instantly. This helps to understand the connections much faster and makes complex topic easier to remember. It transforms messy text into clear logic. In conclusion, the AI mind map generator transforms scattered learning materials into a clear visual structure. It helps students not only remember information, but also understand how the information is connected. With this tool, revision becomes more organized, more visual, and more effective. So far, our group has discussed 3 steps of better revision: summarizing materials, testing understanding, and organizing knowledge visually. However, students also need to remember important definitions, terms, and formulas over time. Now, I would like to invite our next speaker, WENJIE, to present the AI flashcard app.
Thanks, Jiang. And hello, everyone. I'm Drew. Have you ever had this experience? You are going through your lecture notes before an examination, and you see a bunch of definition, terms, formulas, and steps. You recognize every word, but when you close the notes, your mind goes completely blank. This is very common situation for many university students. This is not that we don't want to remember. It's that there's just too much to remember. So what do students usually do? Some rewrite their notes over and over. Some highlight every slide, and some make their own flashcards. You know, those little cards with a question on the front and the answer on the back. But here's the problem. Making flashcards by hand takes a lot of time. You have to decide what's important, write the questions, prepare the answers, and organize everything. As university students, we already have many courses, assignments, and deadlines, right? So many students simply don't have time to make their own flashcards, and they end up just reading their notes over and over again. But just reading, everyone knows, you really can't remember that way, especially when the content is abstract or full of difficult terms. You read it once or twice, and you forget it just as fast. And when you get nervous before an examination, your brain feels completely emptied out. I mean, spaced out. Even worse, some students skip making flashcards altogether to save time and just passively read their notes until they fell asleep. So 3 problems appear. First, you forget the key points during the examination. Second, you spend too much time preparing materials instead of actually revision. And third, you lose confidence because you feel like you haven't remembered anything, right? So my solution is an AI flashcard application. This application is very, very simple to use. You just upload your lecture slides, PowerPoints, or notes. The AI will automatically identify the important terms, definitions, formulas, and key points. Then it turns them into flashcards for you. For example, if your slide says digital transformation is the use of digital technology to change business modes, the application will automatically create a flashcard with a question: what is digital transformation? And on the back, it gives you that definition, short and clear. If the material includes a process with, say, 3 steps, it will ask, what are these 3 steps? Also, this application has a really smart feature called spaced repetition. So what does that mean? It means that cards you find difficult will show up more often to bother you, while cards you already know really well will show up less often. After you answer each card, you just type easy, medium, or hard, and the system will automatically adjust your future review schedule, so the benefits are very clear. First, it saves time. You don't need to make every flashcard manually. Second, you can review any time on your phone, while while waiting for the bus, in line, or before a meal. And third, you remember better. Spaced repetition is much more effective than cramming at the last minute. To sum up, my AI flashcard application doesn't make you study hard. It helps you to study smarter. Not you are not just recording notes. You are actively recording, practicing repeatedly, and actually putting knowledge into your brain. That's really smart, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you, WENJIE. Your AI flashcard app can make memorization more convenient and more consistent. Finally, even if students have summaries, quizzes, mind maps, and flashcards, they still need a clear study plan. So I would like to invite our final speaker, XINQI, to present the personalized study planner.
Hello everyone, my name is XINQI, and my proposed solution is a personalized study planner. Let me begin with the situation. University students usually take several subjects in one semester. At the same time, they need to manage assignments, presentations, quizzes, midterms, final exams, and group projects. During exam season, the amounts of revision material can become very heavy. Even when students have the right materials, they may still face one major question: what should I study first? Some students start with the easiest subject, some revise randomly, some delay revision until the last minute because they underestimate the workload. This brings us to the complication. The major obstacle is poor revision planning. Students may have too many materials but no clear schedule. Without a plan, they may spend too much time on one topic and not enough time on another. They may also ignore difficult chapters because they feel uncomfortable studying them. This creates three main problems. First, students experience last-minute stress. Second, their preparation becomes unbalanced. Third, their academic performance may be affected because they do not allocate time properly. This issue is important because effective revision depends not only on good materials, but also on good time management. My solution is a personalized study planner powered by AI. This tool allows students to enter their exam dates, course names, and available study time, deadlines, and confidence level for each topic. The system will then generate a personalized revision timetable. For example, if a student has 2 exams in the same week, the AI can help divide the study time based on urgency and difficulty. If the student is weak in one topic, the system can allocate more revision time to that topic. If the student misses a study session, the planner can automatically adjust the schedule. The tool can also connect with other learning tools. For example, after a student completes an AI quiz, the planner can use the quiz result to update the study plan. If the student performs poorly in one chapter, the planner will recommend extra time for that chapter. The benefits are clear. First, students can manage their revision time more effectively. Second, they can reduce last-minute pressure. Third, they can prepare in a more balanced and systematic way. In conclusion, the personalized study planner helps students move from random revision to planned revision. It does not only tell students what to study, but also when and how much time to spend. With this tool, students can feel more organized, more confident, and better prepared for exams. Thank you.
Thank you, XINQI. A study planner is important because even the best learning materials are not useful if students do not manage their time properly. To conclude our Group 3 pitch, let me briefly summarize our overall proposal. We introduced 5 different tools: summaries, quizzes, mind maps, flashcards, and study planners. Together, they create a complete system to help students to handle the huge amount of materials we get every semester. Our goal is simple. We want to reduce stress and improve efficiency. We want students to spend less time feeling lost and more actually understanding their subjects. Our call to action is that universities should not just give students more materials. They should provide smart digital tools needed to manage them. With AI, we can help every student revise with more focus, more efficiency, and far less stress. Thank you for your attention. We are Group 3, and this is our pitch on digital transformation and AI.